Okay, all set to go. Here's George Springer to start it off.
George.
And we're underway here in the home opener. That one inside, ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And there's one down.
Batting second, left fielder Spencer Steer.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Nope, ball one.
Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Two down, base is empty. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field. On the hill for the Reds, Jose Soriano. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters. Five-pitch mix, so for him it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on one or two pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Soriano, a 6'3" righty, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Goes down looking. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Dylan Dingler.
Ball.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Well struck right field. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Batting third, first baseman Kyle Stowers.
Strike on the inside corner. Just missed.
Ball.
Off the
3.
mark there. And now 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Whips it to first. Got him. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Ball 1.
On the ground. Stewart. On to first. Inning over. Top of the second. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart. That one fouled hard the other way. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first. 1 out in the second.
Ball.
No score here in the second.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 2-1. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs. Base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Zach Neto. And
That's
the
out the
slider
corner.
just misses.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Falling behind 2-1. Foul ball there. Just
No,
misses
that's a
with
ball.
that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rafaela settles under it. And that is that. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the second. Cedar Rafaela up now for the Mets.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's off the
No.
inside corner, and the count 2-1. Swing and a bouncer. Duran whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. Tap foul at the plate. Yo, 1. Knee high. That's in for a strike. Look out.
Time.
That
That's
fastball
it.
drilled him.
Take your base.
1 down. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Nope. That's inside.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Runner takes off. There's the
That's
ball.
the ball.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. And a foul ball. Two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Way high. This one in the air, center field. Taylor coming on. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Oh, right to the backstop. To third, and he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
Down, and that ends the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Lenny Sosa.
Sliced hard, but foul. Right through there for a strike.
That's
Too
the ball.
close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swinging a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Nope, that's off the
So
plate.
just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Ball
He's
inside.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. So up next, Tyrone Taylor. And it's fouled away. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball 1.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning. To first, that takes care of Springer. 2 down, bases empty. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped, but foul. Here's the 0-1.
Strike 2. Ball. Ball
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one
Ball 3.
outside, and it's 3-2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the third and final game of the series. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Gets off a throw. Out number 3. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning, Wilyer Abreu up now for the Mets.
Abreu.
Hey.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Mets.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Jack Paglione getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out to center. Taylor under it. 2 down. Pitch kicks away. But no advance. That's ball 1. That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. Late with the swing there. Fights it off. He'll see another.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with him.
And that one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the Reds catcher, Ryan Jeffers. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman, Sal.
Now on the bump, Chris Murphy.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Oh.
Murphy, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Breaking ball inside. Ball 2. And that one clips the corner. Out towards right center field. Abreu settles underneath it. And there's 1 down. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 2-1. And it gets by him. Around second, on his way to third. The throw is late, and now they have runners at the corners.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
No, that's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Two on, one out.
That's a
Good
ball.
spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Check swing called strike. And the count is 2-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
Ball 3.
Next offering misses, and the count's full. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Righty reliever out of the pen. Senga.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Ball.
The Reds trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In there at the knees for a strike. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's a full count. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu should have this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now a chance for Tyrone Taylor. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Stop. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things. Back here in Queens, bottom 4, Kyle Stowers up now for the Mets.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Sets him down on strikes, and that's 4 strikeouts.
That's a ball.
The Mets down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses.
Ball 2.
And that's ball 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Rafaela, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. This one in the air, right field. Springer on the move. makes the catch for the second out. In the air, left field. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. In now for the Reds, George Springer.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him.
And a lunging grab.
Up next field, Cincinnati. Left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And now Ryan Jeffers. Just missed.
Outside.
Abreu ranging into the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the fifth. Garcia. That's the third out, inning over. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Michael Garcia up now for the Mets. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
No, that's a ball.
Stays alive.
Ball.
And
Ball
misses
three.
inside. In the air, left field. Steer on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One out man at first. Willie Castro digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Mets, designated hitter, Jack Caglione.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Queens. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez.
Hey!
No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll touch them all. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. That one missed.
No.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That misses. Ball 3. Abreu on the move, and there's one down. Lenny Sosa, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. And that's going to get into the corner. This looks like extra bases. The throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Oh.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Nope. That's inside.
In the dirt. Man at second. And ball 4 to aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire. At bat.
New pitcher on now, Oscar Brazoban.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That's in there. Strike 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Sosa at second. Durant at first. One gone. Struck him out looking. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off down the right side. Late on that fastball.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Ball 1.
That's a laser base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. In the air, left side. Nimmo has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Dylan Dingler. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
New pitcher for the Reds,
Number
Brock
49.
Burke.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The Reds leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
Ball inside.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Oh. The flip. Here's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Ceddanne Rafaela up now for the Mets. He swings and fouls one off. Nimmo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball.
Off the plate inside. And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 on the way. Out towards right center field. Base hit. Lead runner around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Just missed. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the...
Cole Henry comes on now, and he's got a...
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Digging in, Michael Garcia. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Whoa.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the right side, Stewart. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Reds catcher, Ryan Jeffers. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
That's the ball.
Brazaban, a righty that throws with power. He features a changeup, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
The 3-1. And a strike.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Back there. Leaping, and it's gone. He muscles that one out of here. And a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
Nope. Ball 1.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And a big swing and a miss. Just off the inside edge.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The 2-2 on the way. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. That's going back. Back some more. And that is gone. A solo shot. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And now here is Lenny Sosa. That clips a corner. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Cam Boozer.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's a 2-0. Line to left. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. He's already homered here in this one. Nimmo under it. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, do players get bored during blowout?
Now pitching fourth.
Sam Mole gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Popped in the air, left field. And there's one down. That clips the corner. On the ground to the left, Suarez. Now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the DH, Jack Paglione. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fastball for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between. between pitches.
Set down on strikes. Back here at Citi Field. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, George Springer.
Ball one.
Rafaela under this one. One down. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rafaela gets under it. 2 away now. Next for Cincinnati, Ryan Jeffers.
No, that's low.
That's back. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And that is that. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 8th. Dylan Dingler up now for the Mets. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. 1 away. Fastball for a strike. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Brandon Nimmo will hit next. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
JT Brubaker taking over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him. So he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
0-1. On the ground, right side. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches. Leading off, Eugenio Suarez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Ball low.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2.
That's a ball.
Way back there. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. His second homer of the night.
Oop.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 0-2 now. Sets him down looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. In now for the Reds, Lenny Sosa.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Hard hit, could be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. safely into second. He's got a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around. There, challenged him with the fastball.
So they turn to their closer, Stephen Okert. At the plate, Tyrone Taylor. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open.
Swings through it for the K.
Leading off for the Mets, shortstop Bryson Stott.
Foul ball.
Ball. Outside.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for the Mets, Wilyer Abreu. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there, and a foul ball. Now the 0-1.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And that's downstairs and outside. Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Double play ball to second. There's one. Not in time. He's in there. First. It's a fielder's choice. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Brubaker is just 1 strike away. And that one is inside ball 1. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Abreu around third. The relay throw. He'll score easily. And it's now 10-2.
Really nice job with 2 strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty much a swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Colin Holderman. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Reds take this one in a blowout. 10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.